How to overcome the fear of rejection? That's the question we are answering today. And that's a very important question that we should be asking ourselves as men, because most of us go along in life and we fear rejection, and we are crippled by the very sense of being rejected, of someone saying no to us. We are not taking action. What you need to understand is that when you fear rejection, you will become lonely, you will hide your true self, and you will remain the 1.0 version of yourself that is a loser, that is afraid of becoming the best version of himself. Now, I am giving 3 ideas that will definitely transform your life if you apply them. Are you ready? Let's jump right into this video and see what interesting things we find. Idea number 1, you have to understand why you are afraid of rejection. Now, rejection means different things to different people. Now, you have to ask yourself these 3 questions that I will be sharing with you. I might throw in a 4th if I feel generous, but if I don't, just don't bite my head off. Number 1, you need to ask yourself this question: am I isolated when I rejected? Do I feel isolated when I'm rejected? That's the correct way of phrasing it, by the way. So you have to go to each and every point in your life where you ever felt small from rejection, and you need to replay that in your mind and be like, what could I have done better? How can I improve? That's the way to go about in life, because if you're approaching a woman, for example, you need to understand that she is not rejecting you. If you're cold approaching, she's rejecting your approach. There's something wrong that you did with the approach. Now, number 2, you have to ask yourself this question: what is the worst thing that can happen? Now, when you're asking yourself that question, you are opening opportunities of seeing different angles of really the fear of rejection is nothing to be feared, because did you die? No, you didn't die. So it means that the next time you can do better. Number 3, am I afraid of criticism from others? Now, that is the most rejection people fear, because they fear to be criticized. One thing that you have to understand: when you are 95, 80, on your deathbed, you'll be like, I so very much feel like I wasted my life because I was so very much afraid of what Ola was going to say, of what Buhle was going to say. All of those people are not existing at that point. The only person that exists there is you, and the video that plays in your mind of the opportunities that you missed because you feared people. Now, with that having been said and done, you need to understand all of these questions and ask them to yourself and answer them, because when you do that, you gain power. You understand that really I am not going to die. Really, all of these people, they do not matter in the larger scale of things. It's just a momentary thing. Think about it this way: you applied for a job, you got rejected. Did your world end? It didn't. So let's move on to idea number 2. You have to focus on what you can control. There are so many things in life that are against us. You have to update your skills. You have to update your approach. Let's say that you are afraid of approaching women in general. So to some guys, it seems like it's something they can do when they wake up. So for you to be able to be that guy, to be able to be that man who just approaches any lady that he finds attractive, you have to break it down into smaller, manageable steps. You just greet a lady, and then you ask, how are you? And then the next one, you strike up a conversation. Hi, I like your outfit. Where did you buy it? You're looking cute in it. And as the conversation goes, you'll be like, okay, have a great day. And the next one, you'll be like, okay, you're looking cute. I'd like to take you out. Try all of those different stuff. And then you will see that it becomes easier. You have to also develop your skills either in professional settings. You have to always update your resume. You always have to work on those smaller things. And one thing that sums it all up: just enjoy the process and set realistic expectations. In my case, I went to Bloemfontein. I went out of my way to approach women there because it was something that I always wanted to do. I did approaches, and I am comfortable right now to just strike up a conversation with a lady, and it's something that you need to constantly develop. So let's just do a quick recap of the session. Now you have to work on what is in your control. You have to update your skills. You have to update your approaches, like pivot each and every time when something is not going according to way. Now, number 2 and 3 is you have to enjoy the process and set realistic expectations. You need not to expect a master conversationalist when you are starting. So it's a process that needs to be developed. Now let's go on to step number last. And before we do that, please man, do me the solid, click the like, the subscribe button, make sure that you share a comment. What is one thing today that you are working on that will definitely elevate you to become the best version of yourself? Are you afraid of being rejected? Is this video making any difference in your life? Please share that in the comment section below. Idea number 3 and last will be the one that will knock your socks off. What am I talking about? You need to take action. This is important because when you take action, even the smallest action will definitely lead you to be the best version of yourself. There's this equation that I will be just sharing here on the subtitles part so that you get to see when you do the minor details or the minor things in life, you definitely become the best version of yourself. Other than having said, you know what, I'm gonna just fold my arms and do nothing because it's hard. You have to realize that you miss 100% of the shots that you never take. So bear that in mind. Now you have to change your behavior. If, like, for example, not speaking up has been the one thing that caused you not to enjoy life and fear rejection, you have to always make sure that you speak up each and every time you see this thing is really conflicting with who I am. You need to speak your mind. You need to up and quit whatever it is that you need to up and quit because it's destroying your journey as a man. Because what is the worst thing that can happen is that you say this information today and then later 2 years you'll be like, I wish I had done what that weird guy from YouTube was saying. So with that being said, please have this mindset in your mind that I have to take action, and the shots that I do not take, I miss 100% off. So with that being said, thank you so very much for being in this video. I hope you gained something. Please tell me in the comment section below, what are some of the things that resonated with you? Did I touch on the how part for you as a viewer? If I did not, I will be very much glad to make clarifications in the comment section below. What type of videos would you like from this channel? With that being said, I will see you next time. Remember, man, to act like a main character of your life, because that, my man, you definitely are.